Yes, I need a thumb. Alright, we are practicing today with some new rocks. We have the DVA Dark Side, the original one, hybrid, symmetrical. Also have DVA Heckler hybrid, ASIM hybrid, and then we also have the Hammer Effect for solid. So we were just getting to know these balls, the Dark Side and the Effector are both going to be drilled neutral. Try a neutral layout just to give myself some validity. I already tell that this Dark Side is going to be a more down and in ball, which does work for what I need. Because my hybrid symmetrical around the same performance, I guess. They are drilled pretty strong. So TNT at Paradise Pro Shop drilled this one out to be more neutral. So 2 minutes on that one. So let's get warmed up with the Effector. Is this the one that's, nope, does not have a layout on it. So I'm just going to stand 10 and just see where this one goes. Okay. So definitely stronger cover. Obviously, it's a solid. Stronger core. So I will need to move left. So let's move to left. Let's see where this goes. I do not have a plastic ball, so we're just gonna see how we do. Ooh, okay. Like that cut. So most likely we'll be using the Dark Side for stairs. Or not using it as a strike ball. I did get 4 games. Should have done 3, but they spoiled me with practice time, so wish I had my spare ball. But this was last minute decision. All right, so it does have bite to it. I like it.
Might run that format again in March.
March.
I'm thinking in March, but I'm going to do it on a Friday night and start it at like 10 o'clock.
Format for what? Sorry.
New Year's Day format.
Oh, okay.
But start at like 10 p.m.
Okay.
So.
All right. Yeah, that'll be cool. Oh yeah, me too. Okay. Open up a little bit. Came around sideways with that one. Gotta stay underneath the ball. Underneath the ball. Wow. My nephew Oliver was a good boy at school today. So proud of him. There we go. Okay. So definitely, so house drilled, from what I'm seeing, definitely needs that dry part of the lane to get going. So could be a step down. Sorry. There we go. Step down from my primal shop, and well, yeah. Interesting. There we go. Definitely more continuous. Just gonna see if I can open up the lane a little bit more with my angles. Might not. Might not. Definitely a benchmark piece. Don't even have the numbers on it. Alright, we're gonna shoot some 10 pins and see if the dark side will beat the ball. learn how to flap my hand. Just so that we can have somewhat accurate representation of these balls. Ten pins may not be made today. So we're gonna try. All right. Maybe. All right. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna go Heckler, Hector, and then Dark Side. And in game 4, we'll see how I feel. So starting on the center dot, eyes are going to be at 5 at the dots. So it held. Missed my mark by 5 port left. And it held. So that's good to know. At the last moment, I'm like, oh, that should, stand and make the ball. Because I definitely need to work on that. Okay, let's see what happens when I hit my mark. Stay relaxed. Stay humble. Stay underneath. There we go. Still felt like I was sideways, but we'll take it. Okay. Another reason why we're taking this video is to address Match Club. And why you might not see any Match Club videos for a while. So on Saturday, bowling at High Sierra, which I was planning to upload, probably by end of game 1, I realized that my iPad, which I am not using today, I didn't think, again, this is last minute, so I don't have my iPad with me. So I'm using my phone. iPad was moved, as in the direction it was facing was not mostly on me. It was on the lanes to my right, which was very odd. Ow! That went off my knee. So yeah, it was moved, shifted to the right. Because I was not on the end pair, but the pair, second to last pair. So I'm like, huh, weird. And I thought, maybe I pushed it because I take notes. So maybe I moved it with my binder. And then, so I didn't really think much of it. And then in the middle of game 2, it moved again. Shifted towards the end pair. So I'm like, okay. Is this a coincidence? Did it happen twice? Again, I wasn't really suspicious, but I was like, okay. So I moved my binder. And then towards the end of game 2, like a couple frames later, that did not move. Probably do that too. Oh, 15-2. Yeah, that was too fast. So end of game 2, I look at my iPad, and it's not recording anymore. It's not. So I'm like, okay, no, that's not a coincidence. That's not an accident. I Googled it. Yeah, iPads are not supposed to stop recording unless there's not enough space. But the storage on it, there's enough. So I'm like, okay. Someone touched my iPad. I look at the footage, and I looked at when it stopped. And it stopped when I was getting a card for poker, because I was playing poker, because I wasn't up. But I knew I was out of my seat. I was playing poker. So someone did it really fast. It was also, the camera was also, again, not facing my lanes. And I move the board right. So someone legitimately touched my iPad, touched my tripod, and stopped my recording. So I was pissed off. Like, who in the right mind touches other people's stuff without permission? Like, if you don't want me to record you, even though I'm not recording you, I'm recording myself. It just happens to be on. Tell me, please. Hey, I'm not comfortable. Can you not? People have done it before, and I have always respected it. But doing it without telling me, touching my iPad, like that crosses the line. So I'm not happy with High Sierra. But then again, I don't even know who it was. Could have been High Sierra. Could have been my own team. Another issue that I had was so High Sierra has tables, sit 4, and I had one seat, moving another board right. I was in one seat. A wife of another bowler, also a mother of another bowler, bad posture. Oh, terrible shot on my part. So a wife / mother of 2 bowlers was sitting next to me, and then an opponent was sitting in another seat. But there were people around, all around. So no one saying a word. Oh, so grinds my gears. Because people know on my team, I record. I faced this team before. They know I record. So someone had to see someone touch my iPad. Like, you just don't do that. But nope, no one told me. No one said a word. So I'm not happy with both teams. So I feel very disrespected. Off to that one. My trust is broken, basically. Do I blame the whole team? Of course not. But not knowing who violated my privacy, my personal belongings, how am I supposed to trust people around me? So, talking with Marcus and Laura, it brought up a lot of feelings, pent up. Oh, like, yeah, I guess pent up, but just repressed feelings that, the Silver State Travelers Dash Club, whatever they're called now. Well, maybe not the team for me. Because I always feel like an outsider. I always feel like a sub. I don't feel like part of the team. There we go. That's better. First strike was I got my team jersey, which they sized me up, but nowhere did they ask, hey, what name do you want put on it? They didn't mention that. Hey, we're going to put a name on it. What do you want? So they put a name that I would never ever put on a jersey, and that's Zach. Okay? People can call me Zach, I don't care. But when it's my jersey that I wear, I'm not putting that freaking name on a jersey. That's not what I call myself. Wow, that did not move at all. Wow. Interesting. Okay. So that I felt very disrespected. I even had Jen Dunbar, bless her heart, cover that name. Which, granted, she calls me Zach, but I told her, like, that's not what I put on my jersey. So she covered it up with a sticker. Now it's covered up by a Bolify staff patch. So that was strike one. If you're gonna give me a jersey, can you ask me what I want on it? And don't just assume, because that's what you call me. I don't call myself that. So respecting to my mother, who always fought against being called that. That's not my name. Strike two was twice in this month. The team was going to go out to dinner because we had 2 away matches. Granted, yes, they emailed us saying, "Hey, we're going to go to dinner." But the issue is, someone was going around asking in person, "Hey, you going to dinner? Hey, you going to dinner? Hey, you going to dinner?" Twice. Two weeks in a row. That person did not ask me. Asked everyone around me. But didn't ask me. That's a better roll. Alright, I'll get back to my story, but Heckler Hybrid is supposed to have a strong layout, but doesn't like the friction, overhooks to dry, so most likely will be used for short, heavy oil, play the outside, and then it'll drive into the pocket, so don't see myself using it as much. But we'll see. We'll find patterns to test it on. But this next game will be the Effector Solid. Okay, back to the story. So strike two wasn't asked for dinner, so that's why I'm like, I don't feel like part of the team. I feel like a sub. And then strike three, people touching my stuff, no one defending me, no one saying anything, so I'm just not happy. I joined it for selfish reasons, which I'm not proud of, because it's my own doing. I had a great thing going on with Sunset Match Club. But I got butthurt for no reason. I took things too personal, even though I have my own self to blame. But I wanted to still be part of a match club. I knew Carson was just getting going. I joined them, and I do regret it. So don't think I'll be allowed to join Sunset anytime soon, which is fine. Freeing up my weekends. I will miss bowling, but it'll free up time with Dozer, free up time for tournaments. But it sucks. It definitely sucks. There are good people with Silver State. And it was nice to bowl at Homegrown periodically. I'm not gonna bowl somewhere or with some people when I just don't feel like I'm part of a team, when it's all about team. So I'm gonna take a break from Match Club, even though the next match is against Sunset at Homegrown, but I'm not going to force myself to bowl when I'm unhappy, even when I'm bowling against people that I love and care about. I'm done doing that to myself. So yeah, no more Match Club for me for a while until I'm allowed to come back to Sunset, if they want me back. So we'll see down the road what happens. Alright, now let's focus on practice, because I've been throwing it terribly. There we go. Oof. That was a bad roll. Felt better, but bad roll. Got Masters on Saturday, and last 2 days I've been throwing it terribly. So I need to get back to my dynamic roll, and I have not been doing so. Okay. Focusing. We're going to hit 5. We're going to roll it. Nice and easy. There we go. So, just trying to mentally prepare myself for Saturday. Not happy with myself yesterday. Not, yeah, score-wise, but mentally I was not strong. I was getting pissed off too easily, and you'll probably watch my previous upload and say, yeah, dude, chill. So, that's not the mindset I need and want for a Masters tournament. Especially after not bowling the past 2 years. 2 years ago, I prioritized coaching Reed's team over bowling. Bad roll. And then last year I was not confident in my skills. So I chose the bad week to start sucking again. So I'm just trying to get back to fundamentals. Like that one. Felt like I ripped that one. Whoosh. Alright, we're going to slow down. We're going to try to shape it to 5. Bad balance. No 5-pin. I saw that. There you go, Liz. Liz, GSR, or AKA Crazy Bowling Shots on Facebook, picked up the 6-7-10. There we go. Oh, hit that. So I feel like if this cover or core was a lot weaker, this layout would not work for this one. But I think the something with the core or the cover stock helps with a neutral layout. Okay, missed in, bad balance, but hey-o. That one there. So definitely see how I feel tomorrow. I want to watch and check in with former students. There's actually one to my left. That's the person that's killing it on 3 and 4 right now. Check in on them because their coach is in Vegas for the military tournament. So I'll just check in with them. Aubrey, what ball is that? Level?
I'm like getting lazy now, and I'm like, it's my 5th day in a row.
From Christmas Eve to the Tuesday we got back to school. I bowled every single day except for Christmas and the Sunday before we got back to school. So
My body's not used to bowling. It's like twice.
yeah. I don't know how I was able to do it, honestly. Like, I'm hurting now, and I've been bowling less the past 2 weeks. But when I was bowling straight days from Christmas to whatever, I was like, I can bowl some more. Like, bowling no less than 4 games. Like, I did 12 games one day, 15 games another day, and I felt fine.
That was me like last year during like February. I could bowl a whole bunch.
Yeah.
Like Owen would like be working, and then I just be bowling for like 30 games. Like that.
Yeah.
But now it's like 9 games Saturday, 9 games Sunday, plus working Saturday night until 12:30. It's because Moberly's back started going, so I took the shit.
Oh, yeah. Baby.
And then Monday was 4 games. Tuesday was like 5 games. Wednesday was around 4.
Yeah. And then you have whatever, how many games tomorrow.
Oh yeah, I'm bowling
Yeah. I know.
for high school. So no, got it down 3.
Like 3 or 4. All the, 4. Yeah. Oh. There we go. Hopefully I was on that link. Let's see. I bowled Saturday, Sunday, Monday. At this rate, I'm bowling 11 days in a row. Because I got my new league tomorrow. I'm going to practice my spares Friday. Masters Saturday. Sports tournament Sunday. League Monday, Tuesday. And I've been bowling since Saturday. Here. Yay me. Happy birthday to me. Into the thick of it. It's about to get some aid. But so Vector. See how it does tomorrow if I bowl. Lead. It's a good ball. It's a very good ball. 238 with that. So my whiff in the 5th, my washout, but 238. Right there. 238. No faking here. Alright, next. Now we're going to bowl with the dark side. Just going to change thumbs. So I have my strike thumb in. See if that works. we're gonna play outside. I am starting to get hungry. Because I'm having a low. Diabetes. Don't get it. Unless you're born with it, then you're screwed. Got a little off to it. Chop suey. Still got it. Okay. Move right, looking right. Looking at the third board. At the dots. Good. Try to throw it slower. Alright, not that far. But that was pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. pretty good. Ah! That was deserved. Down in it. Alright. I'm gonna play one more game, but I'm gonna turn off the recording. 213 with the dark side. Boop, right there. So with the new balls, with warm-up time, that is a 643 series, so 214 average. So I'm gonna play one more game with the Heckler just to see if I can get it 200, but I'm going to stop. So, salute if you watched.